Hey math kids, today we're going to talk about the quotient rule. And if you want to treat it just like a formula, if that's how you treated the product rule, you can do it that way as well. So I'll just write this out. Now this one, the order does matter because we have division and subtraction. So that's v squared x on the bottom. Okay. There's another mnemonic I'll show you that might help you remember it, but it also kind of confuses some people. So I'll show it to you. Use it if you think it's helpful. Forget about it if it's not. So if we just call this high and we call this low, and we think of the letter D as meaning derivative, we can say high D, low, so high D, low, low D, so that would be like this, high, over low squared. So high D, low, low D, high. Some people like that as a mnemonic to remember the order, to put those in. Like I said, you can use it just straight as a formula if you like, or you can try to remember it with that mnemonic. I'm going to use it as the formula because it is written on your formula sheet for the IB test, so there's no reason to memorize it. Okay, so first one, we're given this. So the top is u of x, bottom is v of x, and we're going to find our u prime, which is just 3, and our v prime, which is just 2x. Okay, so we start with u prime, so 3, and then v, just regular v, is x squared plus 1. Then we get u, and then v prime, and that's all over x squared plus 1, quantity squared. I'm not concerned with simplifying it. You can look in the book if you want to see it simplified, but basically you distribute, and then combine like terms on the top. If you want to see the answer for that, I'll write it. I guess theoretically you could try to factor this and see if it would cancel something on the bottom. In this case it won't, but that's another thing you can do if you really want to simplify it. Alright, the next one, we have square root of x over 1 minus 2x squared. And I'm going to rewrite that as x to the 1/2 over 1 minus 2x squared. So we're going to call this u of x, v of x. And so u prime is going to be 1/2 x to the negative 1/2. V prime is going to be 1 minus 2x to the 1. And then that's multiplied by the derivative of the inside. And so if we multiply those, we get negative 4, 1 minus 2x. Okay, so we'll just look at it down here and right here. Then we'll plug it in. So u prime is 1/2 x to the negative 1/2. V is going to be 1 minus 2x squared. U is x to the 1/2. V prime is negative 4 times 1 minus 2x, and that's all over this thing squared, which we'll just change that exponent to a 4. Alright, if you have additional questions, please come to Math Lab. Until then, calculator.